Hello and welcome to ATL Studio. In this video, I'm going to teach you step by step how to draw a rose. Let's get started. To start off with a HB pencil to draw the outline of the rose. This process is pretty straightforward. You just draw a spiral, and to create some detail and the appearance of rose petals, kind of make it uneven and add like higher and lower parts. Also, on the outside part, just draw like 1, 2, or 3 petals. Once you have completed the outline, take a 4B pencil and let's begin the shading. Do make sure to put it from darkest to lightest for each section of the petals. While shading, feel free to add some details so we don't have to do it later. Now, go ahead and stop about halfway through the shading process, and take your eraser and clean up the edges. It tends to get dirty when shading, so go ahead and clean that. Now, take out your brush and start blending each section of the petals. Carefully do this and beware not to blend together each section, or else it'll mess up the drawing and it'll look like a big smudge. Go ahead, take your 4B pencil once again and retrace or redraw any details or petals that you might have blended together. And you can also continue and finish the shading. When you have completed shading the petals, go ahead and blend each one. And add the final touches. Take your eraser and clean up the border and edges. Now with an HB pencil, we're going to go ahead and draw out the stem, or the outline of the stem, same thing. It's pretty straightforward here. It's just draw 2 lines and you have the stem. So yeah. Once you have completed that step, go ahead and take a 6B pencil. Go ahead and start the shading. Just give it a base shade and then blend it. If it comes out too dark, just go ahead and lighten it up by erasing it a bit. And then add the darker parts once again with the 6B pencil. Clean up, trim it, and then the final step for the stem is take a edged eraser, pretty much an eraser like a square or with a sharp edge, and just add some highlights and details. Now with an HB pencil once again, we are going to draw the outline for a leaf. When drawing out the leaf, try to make it kind of pointy, because the leaves on roses are they have these little edges, so try to get as much detail in there as possible. Once you have completed the outline of the leaf, take a 2B and 4B pencil for the shading. Use the 4B pencil for the bottom half or whichever side has the darker shade. Blend it all together and make sure it's not too dark, and it gradually gets lighter once it precedes the parts with the more highlights. Add some details and just give it a few highlights. Use the 2B pencil for the lighter side of the drawing. and you can take the 4B pencil again for the darker details. Now once again with our edged eraser, you can take that and start adding highlights and details. Something optional you can do, like I did here, is you can take the brush you were blending the shading with earlier. You'll have some leftover pencil lead or dust from it, so you can add a shade. You can add a shadow to the flower if you'd like to. Just add your signature and the date, and we are done. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, comment if this video was helpful or not, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy watching my drawing videos and drawing tutorials. Be sure to also turn on post notifications so you don't miss my latest uploads. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I wish to see you in my next video.